Like many of you here tonight, I still remember the very first time I met the inimitable Barney Frank. I had won my first race for Congress in 2004 and was interested in a highly coveted seat on the House Financial Services Committee, where Barney served as ranking member. So I scheduled a meeting with Barney to make my pitch. Now, Barney and I had never been introduced before, but I was very familiar with his reputation both as one of the smartest members in the entire chamber and as a truly fearless champion for LGBT rights. I also knew this, and this is something that all of you may have heard as well. Barney Frank is not someone who suffers fools. So before our meeting, I made sure to do my homework, and I did my best to internalize one golden rule. If you're trying to convince Barney of something, you'd better do it very succinctly. Sure enough, when I walked into Barney's office to make my case, I found myself competing for attention with the newspaper in front of his face. I did my best to make a good impression, and Barney let me on the committee anyway. But it would take years and many, shall we say, spirited exchanges before I knew that I had finally earned my stripes with Barney Frank. Today, I am so proud to call him a friend. But tough exteriors aside, one of my most cherished memories of Barney was seeing the triumphant happiness in his eyes when the House passed the Matthew Shepard and James Byrd Jr. Hate Crimes Prevention Act. It was a very emotional moment for Barney and for all of us because he presided over the chamber during that vote, and it was his leadership that made this victory possible. And it's a day that I will never forget. As if his courageous leadership on LGBT rights and all civil rights weren't enough, let's not forget the landmark financial and consumer protection reforms signed into law by President Obama were in very large part the handiwork of Barney Frank and now bear his name, and they are a testament to his brilliant leadership of the Financial Services Committee. It's hard to imagine the House of Representatives without Barney Frank. His incredible intellect, biting wit, and absolute mastery of rules and procedures have made him nothing short of an icon, someone who is truly respected on both sides of the aisle. It's not going to be easy to see Barney go, but as everyone in the room tonight knows, he has forever made his mark. You know, as a member of Congress, one of the events I'm always the most excited to attend in my South Florida district is the Stonewall Pride Parade in Wilton Manors. I believe there are some of you here tonight who know a thing or two about what I like to call the straight friendly city of Wilton Manors. To say the least, I have always had a wonderful time with my LGBT constituents at the Stonewall Parade. But I also know that behind all of the celebration and recognition of the phenomenal progress we've made, there's a long history of great struggle and incredible sacrifice. When we think of those sacrifices, we know that millions of LGBT Americans across the country are standing on the shoulders of heroic pioneers like Barney Frank, the founder of Stonewall Democrats. Tonight, I am so proud to join all of you in paying tribute to a living legend, and I think it's safe to say that Barney has more than earned his retirement. As many of you know, Barney will be marrying his wonderful partner Jim later this year. I was delighted to hear this exciting news, and I know how much the two of them are looking forward to their future together. Mazel tov to you both. Barney, it's been such an honor to know you as a colleague, as a champion for equality, and as a friend. Thank you for the memories, thank you for the milestones, and on behalf of everyone here tonight, have a wonderful retirement.